Koi fishing gone wrong. So last summer, my Uncle Larry decided it was high time he passed down his legendary fishing skills to my cousins and me. He showed up at our house at 6 a.m. sharp, wearing a bucket hat so enormous it made him look like a sentient mushroom, and brandishing a tackle box that rattled ominously every time he moved. We were all half asleep, but the promise of catching the big one, and probably donuts afterward, was enough to get us out the door and down to the pond at the end of our street. Things started off weird when Uncle Larry set us up on the bank and handed each of us a rod, already baited. He kept insisting we had to be real quiet so we don't scare the fish, but every time someone's phone vibrated, he'd shush us like a librarian on espresso. Still, we cast our lines and waited. Not 5 minutes later, my little cousin Timmy reeled in what looked like the most beautiful, shimmering goldfish I'd ever seen. Uncle Larry whooped and hollered, swearing it was the rare golden trout. But then my cousin Sarah caught an even fancier one, bright orange with white spots and flowing fins. Uncle Larry started to look a little suspicious, but he kept telling us to toss them in his cooler, mumbling something about exotic species moving into local ponds. By the end of the morning, we'd caught at least a dozen of these trout, each one more dazzling than the last. We were giddy with excitement, and Uncle Larry was already planning a fish fry for dinner. That's when Mrs. Kowalski from next door stomped over, waving a net and yelling, "Has anyone seen my koi? They're worth more than my car." Turns out, Uncle Larry had set us up on the wrong bank, and we'd spent the entire morning fishing koi out of her backyard pond. So yeah, Uncle Larry taught us a lot that day. Mainly, how to get banned from a neighborhood association, and that when it comes to fishing, you should always check your koi ordinance.